What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on CEI ticker. And on today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on the price chart and how we get there. Then I will continue with the fundamental news that drives the price of this company. And at the end of this video, I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis, and I will tell you what should you expect from the price action. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video right after this massive sell-off, and I've told you that this sell-off was made right after the short sellers report. And right after that we have the movement to the downside. Let me show you more thoroughly this movement to the downside, and from this point, from the level of about 87 cents, we have massive surge in price for more than 170%. Huge upside movement. But what was the reason of this movement, and how can you identify this movement by yourself without my help? So I will share it in my technical analysis, but for now let's continue with the fundamentals of this company. So first of all, let's start with the company profile. Camber Energy, an independent oil and natural gas company, engaged in the acquisition, development and sale of crude oil, natural gas and natural gas liquids in the Cline shale and upper Wolfberry shale of Glasscock County, Texas. And this company is not the biggest one, and for now it has the total market cap slightly below $95 million, and it has really poor financials. You cannot rely on the company that has a revenue of not more than $300,000, with a negative revenue growth, with a negative net income, with a poor cash position, with the negative net operating cash flow, and that's why you cannot rely on this company as your long-term investment. Next one. Let me show you this. On October the 8th, we have this news that is titled Camber Energy surges for a second day following 76% swoon. And let me quote you these bullets. Stock tweets favorite Camber Energy remains the hottest name on the Wall Street as shares surge again a day after the price nearly doubled on volume of 961 million shares. Yesterday, the stock ran higher after the company disclosed in an SEC filing it has no plans for a reverse stock split. And this was one of the catalysts, and another catalyst was definitely the retail community, the stock tweets community, the Wall Street bets community, and any other communities that we have for now. And let me show you this article. It was published 9 hours ago on Investor Place, and it's titled "Even an oil and gas hater knows Camber Energy is off limits." And let me quote you just a couple of paragraphs. The real reason CEI stock is surging has little to do with Camber or Viking's actual business. It's rather because certain well-known stock influencers on social media are tweeting about the company non-stop, hoping to provoke short squeeze. And let me show you what is the bad news about this company. Kerrisdale, and it is the company that made the short sellers report. Kerrisdale argues in its short report that the company has 285 million fully diluted shares outstanding, an amount higher than the 250 million authorized and 174% higher than the stated amount of outstanding as of July 9th. This means the share price should have been 44 cents or 63% lower. So we have this fundamental number of 44 cents, and this number, in my opinion, is quite real. And I have to say that right after this short seller report, we have this news that Kaplan Fox investigates potential securities fraud at Camber Energy Incorporated. And this investigation is based on Kerrisdale Capital report. And if all the facts that was written on this report are real, we can see much lower prices, and we can see, in my opinion, even a bankruptcy of this company. So, and what was the reason of this massive spike? From the fundamental standpoint, it is a retail community right here on appwisdom.io. This website, by the way, tracks all the activities around the Reddit communities, different Reddit communities, and in general, in stocks section, we have this list. And right here you can find the Camber Energy company on 11th place with a number of mentions of 126. And it is a decrease of 15% during last 24 hours, and it has 413 upvotes. But the total sentiment in these mentions are rather bullish. As you can see, more than 75% of these mentions are bullish, and that's why we can see some price action around current levels for quite some time. So, and let's continue with the technical analysis. But before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, how can you identify this pattern? How can you identify the certain movement and how can you predict certain movement without my help? Let me show you right here that on hourly time frame, we had this extremely low RSI and it was hovering for quite some time at the levels of about 18 to 22. And right here we had a movement to the downside, and this definitely was a bullish divergence. And bullish divergence is the pattern when you can see higher lows on RSI and lower lows on the price action. And this pattern is very strong, and we had to have a bounce to the upside, and this bounce, because of the high volatility of this asset, is very strong, as you can see. And on top of that, let me show you this channel. If you connect all the movements, let me show it you more thoroughly. If you connect this price action with this channel, it is a descending bullish channel. And when you can see the channel that is moving to the downside, more probable that it will break to the upside. And if you will see the channel that is moving upside, more probable that it will break to the downside. And this means we have two strong patterns, and nobody knows where we might break to the upside, but still we have several touches. And right after the announcement that they won't make a reverse stock split, this was the catalyst with this huge volume, and as you can see we have movement to the upside. So let me show you one more thing. From this top to this bottom, if I pull the Fibonacci retracement tool, we can clearly see several levels. 0.236 level was the resistance level right here, and we hit it, have a bounce, then we hover for quite some time around this level and then broke it to the next level of 0.382. And in my opinion, it is extremely technical. So, and let me show you this movement in details. If I switch to 15 minutes time frame, let me show you that we have several waves, and these waves are quite technical. We have the highest volume right here with this movement to the upside, and clearly we have 5 waves structure in it. This means we have this as our third wave. Right here the third, fourth and fifth. And this movement is the internal movement, internal third wave because of this volume. And we have on a bigger scale, we have this breakdown. This is the third one, fourth and fifth, the top. So as you can see, we finished all 5 waves, and I have to upgrade degree a little bit. We finished all 5 waves, and this means we have to have a retracement, and this retracement we can measure with the Fibonacci retracement tool. And what do we have here? We hit exactly to the tick the level of 0.5 and have a good bounce, and we are tightening the range in between 0.382 and 0.5 levels. And if we will break this previous swing high, we will have more chances to go higher. But in my opinion, this asset is losing its momentum, and on Monday we will see lower price action. But I might be completely wrong, and you have to do your own due diligence, and you have to realize all the risks. And I just want to remind you that I nailed only one movement with this asset with 100% certainty. From this level to this top, we had about 86% of potential profits. And I nailed these 2 targets to the tick, but I didn't encourage you to enter the position because of the high risks of these trades. So I think from the technical standpoint that's it for now. Now you realize that this asset is very risky, and if you missed all the trades with this asset, don't try to catch next potential movement, because it is very risky for now. And if you missed it, just let it go and find another target for your short-term trades. So, with that being said, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. See you guys and girls next time. Bye!